Okay, so this is part 2 of, again, concept number 13, which is evaluating functions. So we're just going to look at the 3 last examples, which are the word problems. So the first one, it says that Josh's group was selling lollipops for a school fundraiser. Okay, so they sold them for 50 cents a piece, but they had to pay a shipping of $15. Okay, so they're 50 cents a piece, but they also had to pay $15 for shipping. The function for their lollipop sales is P of N, okay, equals 50 cents times N, because that's what that 0.5, each one was 50 cents. So 50 cents times the number of them that they sold minus 15, because they had to pay that shipping cost. Okay? So where N is the number of lollipops and P of N is the profit after selling the lollipops. Okay. So we're looking for their profit. Their profit means how much money are they going to make by selling these lollipops. So if they're 50 cents for each one, but we don't know how many they sold. Okay. So it's 50 cents times N, but then you have to subtract that $15 that they had to pay because that's not part of their profit. Remember, profit is how much you make at the end. Okay. So they had to subtract that $15 that they had to spend. Okay. Now, if they sold 150 lollipops, how much money would they profit? So this is evaluating the function. The function was given to you, P of N equals 50 cents times N minus 15. Well, remember, N was the number of lollipops. So if they sold 150 lollipops, that's your N value. Right? So I'm going to replace N with 150 in my equation. So P of N, you still write that down as normal, equals 50 cents times now 150, because that's how many lollipops we think that they sold. And we still subtract our $15. So 75 minus 15 then equals 60. Okay, now it is a word problem, so your answer needs to be in that format as well. So you need to write it out as a complete sentence. So they would profit $60 if they sold 150 lollipops. So you need to be writing that out as a complete sentence. Now, what if their group earned a profit of $100? How many lollipops did they sell? Okay, same type of question, it's still evaluating, but now the piece of information that I know is their profit. I want to now find out how many did they sell. So now I'm solving for N in this case, right? Because N was the number of lollipops, and that's what I'm trying to find. Okay, so I'm still going to use that same equation. P of N equals 50 cents times N minus 15. But now, because I know the $100, that goes in for my P of N. So I replace that. So I have 100 equals 50 cents N minus 15. Okay, this is now a two-step equation. So this is right back to the old concepts that you guys have done before. Okay, two-step equation, my goal is to solve for N. So I need to first start by adding 15 to the other side. So that gives me 115 equals 50 cents times N. Now I need to solve for N, so I divide both sides by 0.5. Okay, when you do that, you get N equals 230. So again, you need to write that out in sentence form. If they earned a profit of $100, then they sold 230 lollipops. Now, writing your answer in sentence form, the easiest thing you can do is go back to the question and reword it. Okay? If their group earned a profit of $100, then they sold 230 lollipops. So it's the same wording and format of the question. You're just changing it into your answer now. Right? So if that part gets you stuck, go back and just reword the question. Okay. All right, example number 2. So Pam had her car towed when it broke down. It cost her $3.50 per mile to have it towed. Okay, so that towing company, from where they left to wherever she was going, charged her $3.50 for each mile that they had to drive. Plus, there was a flat fee of $50. Okay, so it didn't matter how many miles she drove, they were automatically charging her at least $50. Okay. The function for her cost, so we give you the function, C of M equals 350M plus 50. Okay, now this first part just wants you, in your own words, describe what that what each of the variables represent. So this C of M counts as a variable. Okay? What does that actually represent in your own words? Now it's going to be different from this, and that's okay. But that's C of M. Okay? That is the total cost of getting her car towed. Okay? That's her total cost. Now M is simply the number of miles that they had to drive. Right? M was the number of miles because it was $3.50 per mile. So times each mile. Now part B, if she had it towed 32 miles, how much did it cost her? So we know the miles, we know that our M value is 32. What we're trying to find is this C of M, her total cost. So I rewrite the equation, C of M equals 350 times, now I'm using 32 because that was my number of miles, plus 50, that's going to give you an answer of 162. Right? But again, we need to be writing this in a sentence format. So just reword the question. Right? If her car would have been towed 32 miles, it would cost her $162. Okay, now part 3 is very similar, but now we know that her total cost was $123.50. We want to now figure out, okay, how many miles did her car have to be towed? So I know my total cost, I know my C of M equals 123.5. What I'm solving for is the number of miles. So again, I use that same initial function that was given to you. Okay, C of M is 123.5 equals 350M plus 50. Again, this is now a two-step equation. Start by subtracting 50 to the other side, you get 73.5. Now you have to divide both sides by 3.5. So that's going to give you an answer of M equals 21. So again, you have to write your answer in a sentence format. Right? And you can just reword it. If her total cost was $123.50, then she had her car towed 21 miles. Okay? It needs to be in a complete sentence. All right, last word problem. So a company needed copy paper for their office staff. They decided to purchase their paper from Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. The cost was $52 per box of copy paper. They also had to pay $48 to have it shipped. So it's $52 per box, but they had to pay $48 to have it shipped. Okay, so the function for the cost represented by C of B equals 52B plus 48. So they gave you the equation. Okay, and they tell you that B is the number of boxes of paper. Right, because it was 52 for each box, so B stands for the number of boxes that they actually had to buy. And C of B is the total cost for that certain number of boxes. So we want to find the total number, or the total cost, if they purchased 30 boxes of paper. Then if they bought 50 boxes of paper, how much did it cost? So C of B equals 52 times B plus 48. So B equals 30. You're just plugging that in. Okay? 30 boxes. 52 times 30 plus 48 is 1,608. Okay? So the total cost of 30 boxes is $1,608. Okay, last part is how many boxes did the company purchase if their total cost was $3,168. Okay, so now I just know a different piece of information, but I still have to use that same function that was given to us. So C of B, now I know the total cost is $3,168. I still have to plug that into the equation, equals 52B plus 48. Two-step equation, subtract your 48 to the other side. Then divide both sides by 52. You should be getting B equals 60. Okay, again, you have to write that in a word sentence. So the company purchased 60 boxes. So again, this was part 2 of your concept number 13, which is evaluating functions. Okay, so this is your word problems.